My wife demanded 80% of my life's work. Her shark lawyer smirked. Take the deal or we'll destroy you. I sat in silence until the senior partner from her own firm walked in, fired her lawyer on the spot and turned to me. Sir, how can we make this right? I'm 52 and spent 25 years building my architecture firm from nothing. Started in a trailer with a folding desk and now we design buildings across 3 states. My wife Sarah, 48, was there for most of it. Or at least I thought she was 6 months ago. She filed for divorce. Not the shocking part. The shocking part was her demand. 80% of everything. The firm, the properties, even a patent I'd filed years ago. I sat across from her lawyer, Marcus, in a conference room I designed myself. He slid papers across the table like a takeout menu. You're going to sign this, James, he said with this smug grin, or we'll drag your reputation through the mud until nobody recognizes it. Sarah just sat there swirling her coffee, not even looking at me. This woman I'd shared a life with was treating me like a stranger. She was mugging. I didn't touch the papers. I just signed the visitor log and stayed quiet. Marcus laughed. Archive the recording if you want. Frame it. You'll be finished by next quarter anyway. Here's what they didn't know. 5 years ago, when Sarah started getting too interested in the firm's finances, I quietly transferred that patent to a private holding company. Completely legal, completely clean. The asset she was fighting for didn't legally belong to me anymore. I had a meeting that night with my attorney, Gerald. They listed the patent as yours in the filing, he said, shaking his head. That's going to trigger some problems for them. 2 days later, Sarah's law firm got a letter from the patent office asking them to clarify ownership. Her lawyer, Marcus, had screwed up big time. He'd filed documents claiming I owned something I hadn't owned in 5 years. But here's where it gets interesting. The law firm Sarah hired, Baker and Lynch, huge firm, 31 floors downtown. Back in 2012, I did something I never told anyone about. The senior partner, Linda Baker. Her dad was dying and needed home modifications, wheelchair ramps, special ventilation, wider doors. No firm would take the case. The VA wouldn't help. I did it myself, paid for everything, did the design work for free. Her dad spent his last 6 months in dignity. Linda never forgot. When I walked into her office last week, I showed her the photo of her dad on that porch. She stared at it for a long time. You saved my family, she said quietly. Your firm is representing Sarah, I told her. Marcus never disclosed that you and I have history. That's a conflict of interest. Her face changed. He didn't tell me you were involved in this case. The next morning, she called Marcus into her office and suspended him. Ethics violation. Conflict of interest. Done. The mediation was scheduled for Friday. Marcus walked in expecting his usual power play. Instead, Linda was sitting in his chair. What's going on? Marcus said, confused. Linda didn't blink. Your representation has been terminated. You're suspended from active litigation. We're withdrawing from this case entirely. Sarah's face went white. You can't just walk away, Miss Parker. Linda said calmly. Your counsel failed to disclose a conflict and included assets that don't belong to you. This firm is correcting a professional breach. Then Linda turned to me. Mr. Harrison, on behalf of this firm, I apologize for the pressure placed on you. How can we make this right? I sat there watching Sarah realize her entire case had just collapsed. Her shark lawyer fired, her firm gone, her leverage vaporized. You already have, I said. Last week the settlement finalized. I kept everything. Sarah got 5% of what she originally demanded. The patent she fought for still doesn't belong to me and never will to her. Sometimes silence isn't weakness.